Sorry if I'm sweaty, guys. I was just watching Cops. Toyota just let us know 2 big updates on the 6th generation 4Runner. So for starters, they posted a reel on Instagram, which I will show you right here. This is huge. The rear window officially is going to continue to roll down on the Toyota 4Runner. So people's fears can be put to rest. We don't have to worry about that. This is still going to be a true 4Runner deep down inside, which is very good news. The other thing that they have mentioned is that it's going to be revealed on April 9th, which is, I do believe, next Tuesday. So we're going to have a lot of questions answered about all the things we've been guessing about this new 4Runner. And for once, I think I'm bringing it to you in pretty good time. They only posted this about an hour ago, so I'm trying here, guys. I'm doing better. So there's not much to see in the reel other than just the window going down. You can catch a little bit of a glimpse of the interior, but you can also see that they posted one image on their website. And so we can take a little bit of a closer look at that. We can dig into that a little bit better. I downloaded it here so I can zoom in a little bit better. But one thing that I noticed when I downloaded it is the image file is called something to the effect of, here is it, 2025 930B teaser 2.jpg. So the one thing that I'm taking from that is that this is going to be a 2025 model. It's not going to be a 2026. We don't have to wait that long for it. It's going to be coming out fairly quick, I think. So let's dive in here and just take a bit of a look at this first picture. Again, the rear window is rolled down, so all the dog owners are going to be thrilled. That's awesome. So I think maybe it makes sense to start from the top down here. So we've got some silver roof rails, like for the roof rack here, which I'm assuming this is the same 4Runner that was in the previous image that I talked about in my last video, based on the same color and everything. And we know that that one has silver trim in the lower part of the rear bumper. And so this looks like the same silver on the roof rack. And now, is this a color combo, or maybe it doesn't have anything to do with that, but maybe this is a two-tone color combo. Does the roof rack match the trim on the bumper? Does that mean that this is like a, I don't know, like a sport edition model or something like that? I don't know. It's a bit of speculation there. Another thing that I'm noticing at the top here is the rear spoiler, which again is another good sign, because I think most generations of 4Runner looked a little bit funky without a spoiler on the back. So it's good to see that there's going to be a spoiler on this one. But what I'm seeing is the angles and the body lines in this spoiler remind me a lot of the angles and body lines of the current Toyota Tacoma, which is no surprise. We know, or at least we can take a really educated guess, that the new 4Runner is going to be based on the new Tacoma. Probably going to even share the same front ends, the same powertrain and stuff like that. But we will know more next week for sure. But for now, it looks like it's taking quite a few design cues from the new Tacoma. Again, that spoiler shape looks very similar. And then as we come down a little bit. This is very strange to me. Where is that side view mirror? Why was that cropped or photoshopped out of this image? There's no way that the vehicle that they chose to use for press images was incomplete and didn't have a mirror on it. What is going on here, Toyota? Why are we missing a passenger side mirror? It's very strange, because you can see we have the driver's side mirror here with like the camera and stuff on it, and they're not hiding anything there. Why did they remove the passenger side mirror? I don't know. Thankfully, because the rear window rolls down, we can take a little bit of a better look inside at the interior. And the first thing that stands out to me is the massive screen in the dash. And I don't know, from a tech perspective, I guess the bigger the screen, the better. These huge screens are, I don't know, they just seem weird to me. They block so much, and it's not a Tesla. This is a body-on-frame SUV. We don't need that crazy sort of like luxury technology. I don't know, but obviously Toyota does their studies with their intended markets, and they know what their potential buyers are looking for. But we can see the push button start up in the top here, which seems like kind of an awkward position for it. It's the same as the new Tacoma as well. We have to almost like reach around the steering wheel in order to get at it, which is a little bit weird. Maybe I'm stupid, but I don't know what this is beside the driver's seat. I can't quite figure out what. It's obviously not part of the dash. It's not the steering wheel. I don't know what that is, or if that's supposed to be there. It doesn't look like the A-pillar. I don't know, that's like the second weird thing that I've noticed that's going on in this image. And that's about as far low as we can go. So we've already seen the bottom of the tailgate, and now we're seeing the top of the tailgate. This kind of center handle here says Toyota on it. So if you remember the previous picture, we had 4Runner written on the bottom of the hatch and individual letters. And so now we see that it's going to say Toyota on the handle, and then below that 4Runner, you got like, I mean, what are we going to have the chassis code on display on the back of this thing too? Like we're going to write a whole paragraph on the back? It seems like a little excessive with the badging, but I will reserve judgment until we see the full package in one shot, which we will see soon. This handle though, this texture on these, it almost looks like speaker grills or something. Do you see that? I don't know if that's just a design thing or if there's more to it. Is that going to be like an exterior sound system for tailgating or something? We have the typical up and down buttons for the rear window here. Let's take a look at these taillights, and no surprise that they're very modern looking. They look like they're LED with like the red bars in them. Again, I'm seeing kind of styling cues from the current Tacoma, which it makes sense. And I actually do like the way that they look. Another thing that we can now rule out because of those spy shots that I posted earlier, there is no light bar across the top of the hatch that joins the two taillights. That we can rule that out. This is like a normal looking rear end. That would have been more of like a Lexus design cue, I think. And we're not going to see that on, at least on this model of 4Runner. I guess it is possible maybe on like a Limited or something like that, they'll have a different design. But for now, we can assume that that's not going to be a thing. Aside from that, guys, I think, again, we're seeing this sort of cavalry bluish sort of color on here, which I think so far it suits it. I think, again, I have to reserve judgment until I see the whole thing. A lot of people are kind of whining in the comments online about the looks of this. So far, I love the styling. I think this is shaping up to be a beautiful looking vehicle, in my opinion. But let me know what you guys think down below. Hit the comments. Let me know what else are you noticing on this that I'm missing. Are you happy about the roll down rear window? Do you not care about that? Let me know. What do you think? Let's talk about it. And I gotta go catch my breath because I think this is like my 4th video that I'm posting this week. So thank you guys for watching. I will keep you updated as soon as I hear more, hopefully next week, maybe even before that. Toyota doesn't seem to want to let me rest these days. So I thought my days of working overtime for Toyota were over when I left the factory. I guess not. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. See ya.